OpenAI's new Tasks feature hints at autonomous AI. Google unveils Titan's AI with long-term memory. And where are all these great new jobs that AI is supposed to create? Tech giants continue to cut jobs despite AI investments. Welcome to Hashtag Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. OpenAI is pushing ChatGPT closer to becoming a full-fledged digital assistant with a new feature called Tasks. It's available in beta for paid users, although it's still being rolled out, so you might not have it yet. Tasks allows ChatGPT to schedule reminders and automate actions without using third-party apps like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant. It's another step towards OpenAI's vision of creating autonomous AI agents that can handle daily tasks on their own. So what can Tasks do? Users can set reminders like send me a weather update every morning at 7 a.m. or remind me of my dentist appointment in 3 months. And I hope they're going to be able to say, wake me up and play Hashtag Trending to start my day. These notifications can be sent through the web, desktop, mobile, or even email. Users can manage up to 25 active tasks at a time through a new Tasks menu in their ChatGPT profile. Now, right now, Tasks will only be available to paying subscribers, those on ChatGPT Plus, Team, and Pro plans. But we assume, like other OpenAI features, it will roll out to everyone, even to free users in the near future. Or maybe this might remain one of the elements that might make you want to pay for ChatGPT. In any case, the move is part of a bigger strategy. OpenAI has hinted at developing more advanced tools like Operator, which could take over aspects of your computer. They're pretty much forced into it now because Anthropic has launched a similar feature called Computer Use that allows AI to operate functions autonomously on your PC. So OpenAI, like it or not, only keeps its relevance if it's seen as the leader in AI, and there are a number of other companies that would love to jump in and claim that title. So as much as there are some announcements that don't happen, you can pretty much count on Operator. In any event, Operator could reduce the need for traditional assistants and make ChatGPT a true all-in-one digital companion. Now, if this vision becomes a reality, think about this. It's going to change how we interact with technology. Instead of typing commands or tapping apps, users will rely on proactive AI agents that can manage tasks automatically, saving time perhaps, but reducing the need for manual input. And Google is claiming a huge development in AI with a new architecture they call Titans. It's designed to replace transformers, the technology behind large language models like GPT-4 and Llama 3. Transformers were first developed and introduced by Google in the famous paper Attention is All You Need in 2017, which many feel is a take on the Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. But like the Beatles did for music, Transformers changed the world. They made generative AI possible with their encode-decode structure that made large language models a thing. Using the Transformer architecture, generative AI could almost miraculously predict the next token. Now think of a token as a word or part of a large word. Why I say miraculously was that OpenAI discovered you could use that ability to have your AI generate text responses, and this became ChatGPT. Now there's some discussion about whether OpenAI even knew what they were looking for, but whatever happened, it happened. Now, the miracle of Transformers is based on this prediction of the next token or word in a sequence. It's hard to believe when they produce a sonnet by Shakespeare or a great report or even a book. They are doing this predicting the next token or word in the sequence. Now, this is both a huge step forward, but it's also a limitation at the same time. The problem with Transformers is that they struggle to handle long sequences of information efficiently. And that's why Google developed Titans. They're aiming to fix that by introducing a long-term memory module that retains information without slowing down. Now here's how it works. Titan splits memory into two categories. Short-term memory is handled with traditional attention mechanisms, which are great for immediate inputs. Long-term memory is managed by a neural memory module that can retain context from earlier conversations or data without impacting performance. And anybody who's had a long conversation with AI and realizes it forgets what it started with pretty easily, this is going to be a big deal. It addresses a key limitation of current models, that fixed length context window. Titans can scale context windows now to over 2 million tokens without significant performance loss. That's a huge leap from existing models, which often struggle with anything beyond a few thousand tokens. One of the lead researchers, Al Barrows, says Titan balances both recent and distant information, which improves accuracy and efficiency. That's especially useful for tasks like language modeling and time series analysis, where understanding historical context is essential. Google's new approach shows that AI innovation is not just about building bigger models. By improving memory handling, Titans outperform larger models like GPT-4, showing that efficiency and smarter architecture can sometimes beat sheer size. So that is a big development. Now, how's OpenAI going to respond? They've been working on it. I don't know if you need the paid version of ChatGPT, but try asking it to commit something to memory. In the version I have, it'll do that. Now, ChatGPT's sort of kept that under wraps. You have to discover it. And will it rival what Google is doing? Who knows? All I know is one thing for sure. We aren't hearing a Beatles song this time. This time we're hearing the song from Cats, Memory. If you caught the recent interview with Mark Zuckerberg, you would have heard an interesting bit where he first announces confidently that AI will replace all his mid-level software engineers. And if you listen, you can almost hear the gap. Holy shit, I said something honest. And then he recovers quickly with the old mantra that you're hearing when he says, of course, I don't think that AI will cut jobs. Our people will just be able to work on more interesting stuff. What a crock. And he's not the only one. In the most recent World Economic Forum study, many employers said there would be at least a 22% increase in software developers as AI rolled out. Frankly, I look at where we are today, and I never thought I'd say this, but I'm in agreement with Mark Zuckerberg, at least his first semi-honest statement. There are going to be a lot of programmers put out of work by AI. Not the top level and the best. Stop comparing to those. But mid-level and under are totally exposed. And even in the early stages, this seems to be coming true. Despite heavy investments in artificial intelligence, major tech companies like Meta and Microsoft are still cutting jobs. Meta recently announced plans to lay off 3,600 employees, targeting the lowest performing 5% of its workforce. This is the company's third major round of layoffs in 3 years. And Microsoft is also cutting staff, including positions in security, sales, and gaming. These cuts are part of ongoing performance reviews, but they stand out because Microsoft has been making a big push into AI. The company even created a new core AI division led by former Meta executive Jay Parikh to enhance its AI infrastructure. These layoffs raise a big question. If AI is supposed to create all these new and interesting jobs, why are we seeing more job cuts instead? It's a contradiction that's becoming apparent. Companies like Amazon and Google have also announced layoffs recently, even as they invest in AI to improve efficiency and productivity. The tech industry is clearly in a period of transition. Many companies are focusing on cost-cutting measures while still betting on AI as a growth driver. But it's unclear when or if those AI-driven jobs will actually materialize. For now, it seems the immediate impact of AI is more about streamlining operations and reducing headcounts. The promise of AI creating new roles might, if it's going to happen, take longer to fulfill. And that's something workers in the tech industry and beyond should be watching closely. That's our show for today. You can reach me with tips, comments, and even some constructive criticism. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a thrilling Thursday.